Ooh. Is this good? I think it's good. My makeup's good? I don't fucking know, but we shall see. I think it's good. I just have dark circles under my eyes, so y'all just need to get used to it. Yeah. Let's send out the tweets. We've got about 9 minutes till the new episode of Dark Side of the Ring about the assassination of Dino Bravo. Don't know anything about Dino Bravo, so looking forward to watching this. Last week was a lot of fun because I knew nothing about the Jimmy Snuka. My hair looks amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I didn't know that much about the Jimmy Snuka murder case. So last week was a lot of fun discovering that with you guys. And I don't really know too much about Dino Bravo, so this is going to be a lot of fun to discover him. I know that he was in the WWE. Jesus Christ, there's something in my eye. Jesus Christ, there's something in my eye, guys. Better setup than usual weeks, I would say. Don't have I have a green screen, but don't really have anything set up. Still trying to figure that out. We'll run some tests, and hopefully we can get something up for next week's Dark Side of the Ring watch along. Jesus Christ, sorry. I just, there's something in my fucking eye. But let me send out this tweet. Let everybody know. Let everybody join us. Let everybody know that we are live, baby. How's everyone's day? Happy Tuesday. I hope everyone's having a great Tuesday. I've got I don't know if I'm allowed to say on YouTube, but I've got an alcoholic beverage by my side. Things might get a little saucy tonight. Don't know. It's not. But yeah, we're doing the things. We're doing the things. So, hold on. Let me put this on mute. Got the YouTubes going. I'm going to have your comments up in just 1 second. I'm just tweeting this out so that all of our other friends can join us. What's with the green screen? Nothing. I'm going to test stuff out next week and this week and stuff. It's just backdrop for right now. We'll try to test some fun stuff out for next week, but if you are expecting to see some stuff tonight, you will not. I'm so sorry. You will not. That's probably why 2 people left so far. Oh, we got 1 more person. What's going on? Hold on. Dark Side of the Ring. Anybody else want to sing with me? Dark Side of the Ring. Dark Side of the Ring. Watch along. Happening now. Okay, we got that going. Hi everyone. How's everyone doing? Let me get this going. Wow, I look like shit. All right, let's get your fucking questions up here. What's with the green screen? Already addressed that. Tell me you saw that Last Dance documentary. What is that? I don't know what that is. I saw it trending on Twitter. I have no idea what it is. Let me know, because then I'll see it. But I don't know what that is. I'm so sorry. As a big man myself, what Nia Jax did to Kyrie is very selfish. I feel like I've been talking about that all day. I don't know. I mean, it looked bad. I want to know what, no offense, Rainbow, I don't know anything about you, but I want to know what actual wrestlers think about that, because it's so easy for people that have never stepped into the ring to be like, whoa, that looks bad. Some people that say that they're wrestlers have said that it was bad, it was dangerous, and other people are just jumping on the bandwagon to attack Nia Jax, especially after last week or this week, what she said about, evening, Alex. Good luck on Quizzlemania tomorrow. Thank you so much. I'm not going to do well. I hope that you guys know that. I'm not going to do that well. But I just hope that I have fun. And I know that I will have fun. So that's all that counts, right? But yeah, I have the Vice channel, so I'm ready for the new episode of Dark Side of the Ring, and thought I didn't have the Vice channel, but I have it. Good for you, Ben. Congrats. Give some thumbs up for Ben via this video. Don't give it to me. If you click your thumbs up for this video, you're actually giving a thumbs up to Ben, not me. So give him a thumbs up for finally realizing that he has Viceland. How is the WrestleMania? Are you ready? How was WrestleMania? Are you ready for main Money in the Bank? WrestleMania was whatever. I don't think I'm gonna watch Money in the Bank, to be honest. I don't want to. I don't really care about it. I just hope everyone's safe. That's all I can ask for. I always have the Vice channel. Boom, boom. We ready, baby. What else? Part 3 and 4 of The Last Dance on the 97-98 Chicago Bulls comes his feud with the bad boy Detroit. I would be down to watch that. My dad is a huge basketball fan, and I'm pretty sure he's watched it, so I'd be down to watch The Last Dance with Michael Jordan. I heard who Dino Bravo is, but I had no idea he was killed. Can't wait to see this episode. Yeah, I don't know too much about Dino Bravo. I mean, I don't know anything about Dino Bravo other than that he wrestled in the WWE, WWF at the time in the 80s. That's all I really know about him. So I don't know. Looking forward to watching this as well. Apparently there's an assassination. There's mobsters. I was saying on my Instagram live, if you don't follow me on Instagram, @_Queen of the Ring, you should follow me there. I do some Instagram lives. I was doing Instagram live today while I was doing my makeup for you guys. You're welcome. I was doing that, and I was telling everyone, like, yeah, I don't really know about Dino Bravo, but I heard that it had something to do with some mobsters, and one of my favorite movies is Goodfellas, so I think this might be up my alley. Just saying. Just saying. I love Goodfellas, and if this story about Dino Bravo has anything to do with an assassination within the mob life, I'm fucking down. I'm so down. I'm down. But what do you guys think? What are you looking forward to the most about learning about Dino Bravo? What did you guys think of last week's episode? Like, let me know. Let me know. Type it in. Give it a thumbs up. Give this video a thumbs up. Also, we are going to be starting some stuff on Patreon this week. I already posted up a poll. If you guys don't follow me on Patreon, patreon.com/AlexQueenOfTheRing. We are doing some stuff there. I already put up a poll choosing, you guys actually get to choose which video you want to see. I'm doing top 5 videos. There's a list of best factions, best tag teams, and best Shawn Michaels gear. And we actually need a tiebreaker. So if you guys sign in, patreon.com/AlexQueenOfTheRing, and you become a Patreon, whether it's the $5 a month Patreon or the $10 a month Patreon, you will be eligible to vote in this poll. So if you guys want to see my top 5 favorite factions, vote on that. If you guys want to see top 5 favorite Shawn Michaels gear, vote on that. If you guys want to see top 5 tag teams that I think are the best tag teams, vote on that. But the only way that you are able to vote is if you go on patreon.com/AlexQueenOfTheRing and you sign up and you are eligible. You can have a voice. You have a voice in this, and you are able to vote and let me know what kind of top 5 videos you guys want to see. And I will give it to you. I will give it to you. And since you are already a Patreon, those videos will be up on YouTube on my channel, which you are on right now. If you haven't already, subscribe. Hit the bell notifications because you will be notified when new videos are up. And if you are a Patreon, you get that video for yourself early. 2 days early, all for yourselves. Even maybe I will give that to you guys a week early, and then I will give it to everybody else next week. But if you guys want to vote on the video, and if you want to see the video for the first time, you want first dibs on everything, you have creative control, kind of, sort of, sign up to patreon.com/AlexQueenOfTheRing, subscribe to the channel, and you will have a voice. You will have a say in all the things. We are about to get started. Dark Side of the Ring, the assassination of Dino Bravo, Season 2, Episode 5. Let's get it. It just started, everyone. Let's do this. I'm excited. I'm excited. Oh, thank you, Brian. This is before my time, so I'm excited. I'm excited to see see some stuff. I'm excited to learn some stuff. Are you streaming the show? I'm streaming myself, watching the show. Whoa, 61 people and we got 11 thumbs up. Let's put some more thumbs up on this bad boy, huh? If you guys are liking what you're seeing so far, if you guys are liking what you're hearing so far, my pretty face, this beautiful green screen that has to do with nothing that's going on tonight, give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down if you're not liking this. I accept all criticism all over the board, whether I like it or not. Give it to me. Let me know what I'm doing wrong. Let me know what I'm doing right. Let me hide this white claw. Let me hide this white claw. But thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I'm excited to learn about Dino Bravo. I'm excited to share this with you guys. So let's do this! Woo! You guys are doing great. You guys are doing great. Give yourselves a thumbs up. Don't give me a thumbs up. Give yourselves a thumbs up. Whoa, they have a gun on him already. What's going on? There's guns out already. This is crazy. This is crazy. I don't think I can drink on YouTube. Sorry. Never had a White Claw on 25. Get on that. Oh no. Police said he had been struck by 11 bullets. Within days, rumors began to surface that it was a mafia-style execution. There we go. 30 years later, Dino's unsolved murder remains one of wrestling's darkest mysteries. Those closest to him have never spoken openly about what led him down such a dangerous path until now. Sparked the family. He brought everyone together. When I look at pictures of him, I remember his voice. Oh. So I look at them often. Oh. Daughter of Dino Bravo. Bring me into the wrestlers' locker room with all the wrestlers. I was just little. Oh. It was really impressive for me because they were really big. Oh. They had some pretty costumes with sparklers and others with masks. It's my favorite. I never want to give him a kiss. And when he gives me a kiss, I was always like swiping. So he said, okay, give me a kiss with your nose. Dino Bravo sous le nom, son nom de lutteur. Dino Bravo's best name, but his real name is... My name is... I'm trying to read the subtitles for you guys. If you guys were really in this for the audio, they're speaking French. So there's subtitles. I was barely 19? Yikes. My audio's a bit wonky with my voice or with the TV, because if it's with the TV, I'm really not trying to stream the actual show. Wee wee! In the early 80s, Montreal's international wrestling is the leading promotion in Quebec, and Dino Bravo is its premier star. We had almost 1 million people watching the TV on Sunday morning. It was very, very big. My name is Tony Bioli. I was a wrestling promoter from 1971 to 1986. During international wrestling, we had Rick Martel, King Tonga, we had Raymond Rougeau, Jacques Rougeau, and the Giant. The Giant. He was the biggest star here in the 80s. Your boy? Is my voice better? I don't have the channel, so I watch this, then someone puts it on YouTube. Oh, nice. That's nice.
My name is Gino Brito. Not wrestling now, but I started wrestling in 1961.
Of course you're not wrestling now.
Well, Dino Bravo was more than a friend. He was almost family. The old wrestler were seeing us getting into the arena with Gino and Dino. Oh, here it is on Internet.
Gino and Dino. That's great.
Dino isn't just international wrestling's top draw. He's also co-owner and matchmaker.
Was the boss here of the company in Quebec. We were like superstars in our own home, in our own province.
As you should be.
Dino created all that. You know who I am?
Mountie.
Ah, it's the Mountie! The Mountie!
41 years.
I didn't recognize him.
Since I was 18 years old.
I don't know. I'm not a dork that goes to conventions to try to get figures signed.
When I sitcom on TV every week, they have storylines. Well, the booker is the one who creates the story. And he created himself. He beat everybody when they came in, and he worked around his image and his future.
Is that Abdullah? Yeah.
Je pense qu'il était tellement comme passionné.
He was so passionate. He was so hungry for wrestling. As he should have.
The International Heavyweight Wrestling Championship. This belt worn so proudly for 4 of the last 5 years by, of course, the great Dino Bravo.
Dino Bravo.
Casting himself as the main attraction doesn't always sit well with the other wrestlers, especially those looking to make a name for themselves. He'd book himself in main event, and he'd put my brother and I like a third or fourth match before intermission. But for me in my head, I was a main eventer. There wasn't always sunshine between me and Dino. I wanted his spot. He was the boss. And me being unhappy, Patterson and Vince were calling me. They said, Jacques, would you like to join the WWF? And I said, well, I don't know. It's a jungle out there. You know, I don't want to go there out there alone in that jungle. As part of its plan for global dominance, the emerging World Wrestling Federation set its sights on Montreal and is intent on poaching the town.
These messages retracted. Speak with your chest, guys.
Wrestlers made the kind of money that Vince McMahon could make this week. In the 90s, it was a new wave. It was something new. It was fun to see.
I agree with you, Randall.
And the Coco Beware with his birds. And it was, oh yeah, with Miss Elizabeth. It was an era that came and just, it was fun to watch. Vince is a very intelligent individual, and he knew that he needed Dino Bravo on board if he really wanted to draw good crowds in Montreal. And in 1985, early 1986, there was a big match that was teased here in Montreal. It was a dream match. Hulk Hogan against Dino Bravo. As a matter of fact, that would have been a match you could have put in the Olympic Stadium and draw at least 40,000 people. And it never materialized. They got scared that Dino Bravo would actually be more popular than Hulk Hogan.
Who played Hulk Hogan?
And at the last minute, just decided to cancel the match. So Dino was not happy with WWF and decided to actually try to bring international wrestling to a level of popularity where they could actually compete with WWF. He was in a mood where...
Well, there you go. There was your first mistake, Dino. You're trying to go head to head with Vince McMahon, especially at that time when he was covering up murders. Yikes.
Despite Dino's blind ambition, international wrestling is no match for the WWF showmanship. He's outclassed in almost every single way.
Down.
Now, either you get out of the way or you compete against an elephant.
When I left to go to WWF, I did what I had to do, and my dad and Dino, they both begged me. I swear to God, begged me. Don't go, because if you go, the WWF's gonna come in here and they're gonna kill everybody. But it was too late, the damage was done.
They just swooped motherfuckers. Exactly what they were doing with the Indies. It's what they were doing here.
And that was it. It was a downfall that was...
Always played backstage politics. Always. Obviously, he was questioning himself. He didn't really know where to go. He didn't know what he wanted to do.
By the end of 1986, Dino Bravo's once thriving company is on life support. Independents want to side with the enemy.
Interesting. So, this story is pretty much starting off. Commercial break, guys. Sound off in the comments if you have anything to say, have any questions. But so this story is kind of sounding like now, you know, Dino Bravo had an up and coming booming, wrestling promotion, and it seemed that he was doing very well trying to get international shine, and Vince McMahon didn't like that, and Vince McMahon went after his company and took his people. right? It's what Vince McMahon does. It's what he does best, and he has to be the only company around. So, um, not really much news there. So, but it's interesting to see that he was pulling off this shit back in the 80s. It's the same fucking routine. Same fucking routine he's doing now. It's very interesting. Yeah, I don't know. What are you guys saying? Gonna watch it soon. I'm digging your Scott Hall bandana look. Thanks. Hogan always played backstage politics. He did. Always, 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 always. The worst. Vince McMahon wanted and still wants it all. Always. Vince McMahon, damn it. I know that you want a Vince McMahon Dark Side of the Ring. That will never happen. Dude, never fucking say never. Because did we think that they were going to do an Owen Hart and Chris Benoit? Come on, dude. Don't be so fucking negative. Don't be so negative. Never say never. They might. And yeah, like, they have people like fucking Jimmy Hart, Bret Hart, talking, but they can do a Vince McMahon Dark Side of the Ring. Yeah, they don't need permission for anybody to talk about Vince McMahon and the dark things that Vince McMahon has done. Especially people that are not under contract with WWE. So they can do whatever the hell they want. I suggested a whole season. Because not for nothing, this whole season has always, I mean, wrestling always circles back to Vince McMahon, right? Vince McMahon is the guy for wrestling. You think about wrestling, you think about Vince McMahon. You think about owners in wrestling, you think about Vince McMahon. So, to me, a lot of these stories, especially this season, involves Vince McMahon. Absolutely. Last season with the Bruiser Brody and stuff, like, there were some episodes that didn't really involve him, but this season involves him with everything. Well, except for the New Jack one, actually. The New Jack one didn't. So, apologies for that. But, Chris Benoit, how did Vince McMahon handle that situation? Jimmy Snuka last week, how did he handle that situation? This week, I only wonder what they're going to say about Owen Hart with Vince McMahon and Owen Hart. I'm so fucking curious how that's going to go down. But never say that they can't do a Vince McMahon thing because nobody can talk about Vince McMahon. Dude, people can talk about Vince McMahon. It's just people under contract with Vince McMahon can't say anything about Vince McMahon. But trust that they have a lot of things to say. Trust me. They got a lot of things to say. I know. Ooh, we're back on this photos from when he... You can see it in his face how very proud he is. Aw, I can do the same pose. That's cute. She said off record. That was cute. Like all Italians, the head of the family has to represent the family, to support the family, to protect the family. Wait, are they Italian or are they from Canada or French? Man, I don't know. Damn, sorry. If I offended anyone, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I'm so sorry. Dino Bravo. Dino. I'm dumb. I'm just dumb. Italian. I'm dumb. I'm Puerto Rican. Dumb. Whatever. Whatever. Hey, George. What's up? Is it French? I don't know, dude. Remember when he was in the WWF? I met Jake the Snake. He came to the house on our porch. He brought his bag with his enormous snake, which came out. And then, no, I think I started crying because I was really scared. I would too. But he started laughing with emotions or intensity. It got a reaction out of him. It was like a new life as a wrestler. A whole new step for his career. Brooklyn Brawler. Hey. There we go. Jimmy Hart. Jimmy Hart.
Look at him, man. Look how strong he is. Woo! I wanted the ring. I was a baritone. When I came out, I was a soprano. He's the strongest man. I guarantee you that. Look at me. The
I
wrestlers
love Jimmy
always
Hart.
the Cadillac. We were kind of the hood on the Cadillac. He was in great shape. Man, he could go 30-minute matches if he had to. He could go against Hogan. He could go against Andre the Giant or any of them. It was a big man's territory, and he had the size and he had the weight. But then with me, it kind of put a rocket on his career. And all of a sudden, he started moving up the card a little bit more.
And of course, when you make a lot of money, your lifestyle goes up. And he had the Mercedes, that big $1 million house. He had this, he had that.
We had our houses built at the same time. That's how we got to be next to each other.
Moi, je lui ai demandé pourquoi
Big
une
house.
grande maison
Love
à
her.
Laval. Il y avait un garage.
There was a garage with a red car.
Il m'a amené à ce garage.
He brought me to that garage and told me that right there is your car. And I will remember that for the rest of my life. I was 4 years old. I think he wanted to show that he was succeeding in terms of his career. You know, not for the public, but deep down, I think it was a personal satisfaction for him to want to have more.
Dino's lavish new lifestyle comes
That might not be good.
as Vince McMahon makes radical changes to his character, from all-round Canadian hero to an anti-American bleached blonde villain.
There we go.
That's a question I didn't expect.
The Monty.
You don't see an Italian with blonde hair. You know, not in Quebec.
I'm not a hairdresser, but we tried and we bleached his hair, and we even burned his skin because the bleach was so strong. But then he became mean and blonde, so it really wasn't nice. It was like a mop on his head.
Everybody thought it was funny when he came through the blonde hair. And then Dino was pissed.
Dino was pissed.
A very proud guy. He was so embarrassed. But he
Aw.
had to do it because that's what they wanted. And that's the difference in when you're in a small-time league like international wrestling. You believe in yourself, you build, you create yourself. When
Yeah.
you're in the WWF, you're a number, you're a character, you're just part of a show.
Yeah.
Competing with
Wow.
the WWE
Yeah, you're a number.
All-Star roster,
Your paycheck.
the French-Canadian flair
Right?
that worked for Dino back home gets lost in
Oh no, I'm
translation.
sorry,
I
Mecca.
think everybody looks at merchandise and looks at sales and looks at what they can do with you. Let's just say Dino Bravo, he had that broken English. It was hard for people to understand what he might be saying, and so that held me back a little bit.
Dino had his routine. He had his punches, he had his bullets, he had his routine. But he was never the kind of guy to discover something new. I think the hardest thing for Dino was doing jobs for guys that weren't on top.
Yeah.
Not gonna get beat. The most important thing in wrestling.
Yeah, when you're used to main eventing your own shows, you're not used to being in the mid card, right?
What you are worth on the market. And if you are a guy that we see the fans see on TV week after week getting beat, even if it's a show and it's fake and it's organized, people don't believe in you anymore.
Yeah.
He was getting older. You gotta remember that when he was like at his peak of his career back in international wrestling, he was like in the early to the mid 30s. Now he was late 30s, early 40s. He still saw himself as a top guy.
When you go to WWF, if there's one thing you don't bring there is an ego. All the shames
Yeah.
and all the things you're afraid of, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Dino had bigger plans for himself than Vince
Damn.
had for him.
Monty is dropping the T.
You know, bring in new talent.
T as in like truth bombs, man. Is that what T is?
By the end of 1992, Dino's days with the WWF are over when his contract expires and is not renewed.
Ooh.
He just came and told me, hey, I'm leaving. I said, look, I'm burnt out. I've done everything I can. I want to spend time with my family. We hugged and everything else, and that was basically it.
No, but son, it stops. There's no more income. And you don't have a pension and wrestling or nothing like that. That's where the trouble starts.
Yikes.
With his career over,
That's where it seems
Dino
the
has
trouble
lost
starts
his
for
life's
everyone.
passion and his livelihood, and is left staring into an abyss.
I can only imagine. I can only imagine that you're passionate about something and you get to a land where it doesn't make you want to do it anymore, and you're older It's tough. Commercial break, guys. Sound off. If you have any comments, concerns, questions about the episode or about me, whatever you want, or about life, we could talk about it. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. Alex, I can't wait to see you on Quizzlemania. If you guys don't know, I am going to be on Quizzlemania tomorrow on Wrestle Talk. So stay tuned for that tomorrow. I will be whatchamacallit, promoting it tomorrow on the socials. So if you don't follow me on the socials, all right. That everyone, hey everyone, have to wait to see the show, but figured I'd say hi. What's up, Alfredo? Can I come up? Can I come up to you and ask you out on a date once this pandemic ends? I don't know if I'm gonna be dating people when this pandemic ends, so I don't know what the answer I can give you for that. I'm sorry. Are you not doing? That question got lost, sorry. Oh, no, you retracted that question. Never mind. A full ECW Dark Side of the Ring. That'd be interesting to watch. That'd be interesting to see. Wonder what would happen if they had Dino do his thing and be a face. Vince McMahon would get upset because he's over. Dude, think about it. If he did that, if they let him be his face, if they let him be this like Canadian hero, whatever, think about how much of a threat he might be to the likes of like Macho Man or Hulk Hogan. Do you think that would slide with Vince McMahon? No. So either way, it's a lose-lose situation. You either conform to this character that Vince McMahon wants to do and don't main event when you're used to main eventing and being the boss of yourself and putting yourself over, or you do whatever you want, they let you be a face, but then you threaten to take down the biggest people in the company, so then you don't do it, then you don't get pushed and all that stuff. It's a lose-lose situation, right? It is. They definitely got to do, agree, they definitely have to do an Abdullah the Butcher. I'm ready for you. Thank you. Yeah, he really is shooting your shot. I appreciate it, I guess. Shoot your shot, be brave, be confident, but I'm not here for that energy. Not now, and definitely not after this pandemic. Sorry to burst your bubble. What else are you guys saying? Remember Jake Roberts had to be kept away from Hogan because he was cheered in 1987 when he attacked Hogan. See, there you go. Fucking, it's wild. It's absolutely wild. I don't think Canadian hero Dino would overshadow American hero Hogan in America, though. Yeah, it's hard to say. Ooh, we're back on, everybody. Let's see what they got to say. See what they got to say.
He must look for other ways to support his family and decadent lifestyle.
I think that once you get with the WWF and you leave, where could you go? It's like playing professional baseball and then dropping down to a minor league contract.
Yeah.
As soon as you drop down, it's like, oh, his career is over.
If everybody has good times in life, makes money, and everybody has bad times in life where they need money. I've been there, done that many times.
I'm sure.
Il était un peu inquiet dans son futur. La maison était énorme, on avait des comptes qui rentraient.
A return of bills stacking up. Ugh. You could say, and we had to survive. Yeah. This was someone who had been in wrestling all his life, and then it was like, okay, what am I going to become tomorrow morning? Or what will I become? What is my life? To make a living with my life as a career. He was in survival mode and he wanted to make money, so.
With no professional experience outside of wrestling,
Yikes.
Dino has very few options. What he does have is connections.
Montreal is not far from the United States, and the corruption is widespread
For the police and the government.
in Quebec. That's why the mafiosi like Montreal. I am a journalist with interest in mafia and organized crime. The Cotonny family was...
This is what I've been waiting for.
The
the mafia part of this whole situation.
Vic Cotonnet was the leader of the first mafia family in the history of Quebec.
Everybody knew who Vic Cotonnet was. He was
Fascinating.
the so-called father of the mob here in Montreal. Vic Cotonnet was also a former wrestler. He wrestled back in the 1930s.
He was a wrestler.
Vic Jensen. Dino Bravo was actually related to the Cotronets because Vic was Dino's uncle.
Cotonnet? Ça, c'est Cotonnet, si je me trompe pas. Comment c'est de famille? Pour moi, c'est la famille des Cotonnet. J'étais dans notre famille, en fait.
A lot of times Dino wasn't someone with a criminal record. He was a guy who had connections, and there are people who will say, just because you're seen with certain people doesn't mean blah, 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 but it depends. Your clan was powerful during this period. With regard to cigarette smuggling and alcohol smuggling. Dino was an imposing guy with a nice personality. I think people with the Italian mafia had wanted to find a way to approach him. I suspect he was maybe naive, and often money does certain things. It does. What was his role? He was an enforcer. The fact he was debt collecting, it was worrisome. Dino Bravo had a very imposing stature, and when you have two guys that are in the doorway and you owe money to someone, you're going to nicely let them in. He was strong-armed, who wasn't afraid, but they had to put him in a role.
$60 million, man. He had no fear of anything and no consequences. There's nothing could happen to him.
Dino's past life as a wrestling powerhouse means he has all the brute force a debt collector requires.
We kind of heard stories.
We kind of heard
Dino
stories.
had a little bit of a temper. Is that true?
Yeah. Hot temper, he had a hot temper. Very, very hot temper.
Yikes.
Dino Bravo was a big Montreal Canadiens fan. And if you're a Montreal Canadian fan, you hated everything about the Quebec Nordiques.
I'm not gonna name you the player. One time in a bar in Quebec City, there's a player that said something.
I'm 18 years old. I'm drinking. I'm coming down the stairs, and then Dino says, hey, that's a hockey player from the Nordiques. And me, with my loud mouth, I'm drunk, half drunk, I go, the Nordiques. That's all bullshit.
Oh, Monty, you fucked up.
He puts himself in position like that, and I start running with my fist, but I'm running towards the wall, and he ducks, and I hit the wall.
Oh, you fucked up!
I swear, I would have probably had the beating of my life. And Dino took him and he sidestepped and said they let him go. And then he made something to Dino.
He said something about phony. And the guy had a nice Corvette. Dino picked him up like he'd pick up a rag doll and ran his head right into the Corvette.
Oh, no!
Nowhere. You know, the guy just went down like a sack of potatoes. So you think I'm a phony? Come and try me out. Believe me, you didn't want to be around when he got mad. You were to put a gun to his head, he says, don't point a gun at me, shoot me right away because I'm coming for you.
As Dino heads down his new career path, his wife, Diane, senses trouble.
Il a commencé à avoir des nouveaux amis qu'on n'avait jamais connus.
Not in our entire life. We had new friends. I didn't feel that the vibe was very good. They weren't really friends. They were acquaintances that he wanted to do business with. It wasn't a good environment. He was entering an unknown world. I started to be very worried for him and his wife, for him and his life, and for our lives as well.
It was very dangerous because if you don't know the rules, so you're in trouble.
Yeah.
One
Right?
night, Dino calls me. Hey, Jacques, can you come and see me? I'm like, Dino's calling me to go see him? We're not that close of friends. We respect each other, but we're not that close of friends. And I said, okay. I said, I can't go today, but I'll go tomorrow. He says, come and see me as soon as you can. That was his last words to me.
That night, there was a hockey game. I called him, I said, Dino, where are you going? He says,
Uh-oh.
I'm going to watch a hockey game.
And the next morning, I'm at the gas station. Now I'm going to see him. At the pump, the guy says, yeah, your friend, your buddy there, he got it, huh? I looked at the paper, the front page of the Montreal paper. He got 11 bullets in the body and 7 bullets in the head. That's a rough way to go.
Fuck yeah, that is. Are you kidding me?
The fighting spirit is one we all share. That's why Modelo is donating $500,000.
That's wild. 11 bullets to the body, 11 shots in the body, and 7 shots in the head. That's crazy. That's wild. That's absolutely fucking wild. Wow, that's insane. Commercial break, sound off below. What do you guys have to say about it? I want to know. That's wild. That's wild. Okay. Let me scroll up a bit. You guys were saying a lot. Montreal, not that that's a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Also, I got like 30 people on here. If we could just like, y'all staying, y'all chilling. We could throw a little, like 6 more likes. Just 6 more. Whatevs. 1 thumbs down. Whatever you feel. If you're hate watching this, I don't know. Anyways, let's see what you guys have to say. Montreal is only an hour north from me. Cool. I'd love to see a Dark Side of the Ring of either CC. That's insane. That's an insane comment. I know this has nothing to do with this topic, but are you a John Cena fan? I thought the mafia in New York and Chicago was wild as fuck during the Great Depression, but damn, Montreal has hella wild. Yeah, it was hella wild. And 50 Cent was shot 9 times and survived. I mean, damn, yeah, dude. Damn, that many bullets. Yeah, 18 bullets in total is wild. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Queen, Dino Bravo. I still can't believe Dino Bravo is not in the Hall of Fame yet. I mean, I guess I can't either. I don't know. All those shots, I think that says it right there. Yeah, that it was set up by the mafia. It was set up by the mafia, bitch. I've seen way too many mafia movies to know that that was intentional. That was bam, 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 and also fuck you. Like, it was like 1, 2, 3 shots. We're like, we want you dead, we want you dead, we want you dead, right? And then the others were like, fuck you, 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 fuck you. Like, crazy. Crazy. I've seen enough mafia movies to know what kind of kill that was. Bret Hart thinks this is the second worst thing to happen in Montreal. Was the first the screw job? Is that what he thought was the worst? No wonder. I don't like him either. Is that John Cena? There should be a Dark Side of the Ring of Demolition. Isn't there going to be? No, there's going to be a Dark Side of the Ring of Road Warriors. Ooh. Are there any details that you wish to share on that final day? He's talking to his wife. No, I'd rather not talk too much about, not go back into that energy or those emotions that were tragically difficult. Oh, his wife.
Close to midnight on March 10th, 1993, Dino Bravo's wife, Deanne, pulls into the driveway with 6-year-old Claudia sleeping in the back seat.
Yeah, it's going to be insane. There was a storm that night, one of the biggest storms of the winter. That night, I was with my mom at ballet. It was his wife, 28 years old, who left the home at 9 p.m. with her 6-year-old daughter, who discovered the body when they returned a bit before 12:30 a.m. Dude, his wife was my age.
She rings up the bell, and I see her crying with Claudia in her hand. They come in the house, said, "What are you crying with? Dino is dead." I said, "What did you say?" It's like the biggest shock I ever had in my life. If you would have
Can't imagine.
a 2x4 and you hit me in the back of my head, it wouldn't have hurt me more than that. I said, "Are you crazy?" Yeah, he was shot.
Je me suis rendu sur place. Lui est assis dans son fauteuil. Il est en train de regarder la télévision.
There wasn't no scuffle. His wife and family were still away, and he was just sitting there like he was waiting for it to happen, you know? And you hear all kind of different stories, you know, about what happened. Well, was it a robbery? Was it a break-in? Nobody, it was so sketchy on everything.
Dino had been shot 11 times. 7 bullets to the head and 4 to his body. A pistol and a machine gun are found at the scene, but strangely there is no sign of forced entry, and the door is unlocked.
Les circonstances entourant la mort de Dino Bravo sont encore nébuleuses. Il semble d'abord qu'il connaissait son ou ses agresseurs, puisqu'il n'y a aucune trace d'infraction et rien n'indique qu'il était sur ses gardes.
Sign of break-in. It also seems that this was work of professionals, as only this window hit by a bullet indicates any sign that something happened inside.
The mysterious and brutal circumstances of his death leaves
Organized crime.
friends in a state of shock.
I waited and the funeral, I don't know what to tell you. It was the worst time of my life.
C'était pas facile.
It wasn't easy because I also realized who his friends really were, those that were there, and obviously I had faced some disappointments for sure, some other theories and other leads cross your mind. You ask yourself, is it him, is it him, is it him? I made a drawing of my family. I drew my mother, my father, and myself, and I brought it to him, to his tomb. All the people behind me stood up because they thought it was so pure that a child would do that. But I didn't recognize him at first. But I recognized his fingers and his hands. His hands were crossed. My father had such big fingers and big hands. His nails were chewed down to the bone, so I said, that's Daddy. Oh.
To see his daughter there, so young, that she didn't understand exactly, how sad it is.
They explained that my father had gone to heaven to join the stars, that I wouldn't see him anymore. It was hard for me to realize that he really was not there anymore. I think she realized more when she started going to school through friends, that people knew who her father was, things like that. So that's when we sat down with her and explained it in a bit more detail, but even then, in a child's mind, there are only a certain number of things you can say and they'll understand.
The details of Dino's murder dominate the headlines of Montreal. Yet despite all the coverage pointing to a mafia-style execution, questions surrounding who did it and why remain.
Oh my God.
C'était un gars qui a fait une belle carrière dans le domaine de la lutte, qui a représenté les
He represented the people of Quebec, but to come to an end that way, Mr. Bravo supposedly confided in a close friend who told us tonight that he feared for his life, and that's about where he's at this case. Oh my God, my dad didn't have enemies. Nobody loved him. Everybody loved him. He loved people. I don't know how he could have made enemies unless someone or something took a wrong turn.
I honestly think Dino was at the end of his days that he may have done something that he wasn't supposed to, or for sure. And he must have realized at one point, you're screwed.
But the true depth of Dino's involvement
Something went down. You're right.
stunned the wrestling world and beyond.
What is the real story? What's the real story? What are we going to find out tonight? The commercial break is on, so you guys should sound off. Which episode we're watching? We are watching the Dino Bravo episode, which is pretty intense. A little bit now with his daughter, dude. Like, I can't even imagine. Can't even imagine what she went through. I can't even imagine what I can't even imagine. And the wife was my age when that happened. Like, that blows my mind. That blows my mind. Yeah, something definitely went down. Something for sure went down, but what is it? I mean, I don't know. It's so tricky because, like, I don't know. There's always some kind of reason. There's always a different reason towards, like, a mafia death, right? Whether it's like a petty reason of, like, I don't like the way that you looked at me, you deserve to die. Or you owe me money, you deserve to die. Or you're another, mafioso, is that a word? I don't think that's a word, actually. But you're another person that's a part of the mob, you deserve to die too. There's so many different reasons why people die who are associated with the mafia. So I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. It sounds like his death was in relation of something that probably went down a year after he left WWF. Yeah, maybe, right? Maybe that's the case. Maybe, I don't know. It's hard to say what the exact reason is, right? It's hard to say why he did it. I mean, obviously, we about to find out. We about to find out. Cigarette smuggling, maybe there's some more stuff that they have covered that we don't know. I don't know. That's crazy. That's wild. That's so wild, wild, wild. Absolutely wild. But you know, it is what it is. What are you guys saying? What do you guys say? Maybe he tried to quit the mafia and then maybe. Because think about it, if he was that side and he was like, I don't want to do this anymore, and they thought that they were fucked, and they were like, dude, you can't leave us. They're like, dude, you can't leave. You are literally the muscle, the fucking muscle for our little clan. You are not allowed to leave. So that's probably what it was. And they didn't want him to leave. And they're like, well, if you're going to leave, we're gonna kill you. We gonna murk you. We gonna murk you, bitch. Bitch, you dead, bitch. That's, yeah. It's back on. We're about to find out what happened.
He let somebody in. I don't want to go back.
I was told that the doctor at his house was never locked. Oh, the door in his house was never locked. They might have waited until his wife, until his daughter was gone before doing the job. So that's one of the hypotheses. Someone he knew came to visit him.
Police examining the crime scene of Dino Bravo's murder discovered 17 bullet casings from 2 different firearms on the living room floor.
2 different ones.
This leads authorities to believe that 2 assassins are involved and supports the theory that his death is linked to organized crime.
Duh.
The neighborhood was
Duh.
in Laval was in Vimont, which is like a very upscale neighborhood.
A lot of mafiosi from the new generation, they moved there. At least 2 people who were living near Dino Bravo were killed at the same time.
9 months earlier, Mafia Accountant Robert Caverson was shot in his home just down the street from Bravo's house. 4 months later, and 2 streets away, the cigarette smuggler Gislon Renzo was also killed. The police, aware of Bravo's ties to the Catroni family, looked for connections.
The 48 hours that followed, never ever was a piece of valid, proven piece of evidence brought to the attention of the police.
3 days after his death, a crucial piece of evidence is uncovered.
We also heard that there was a considerable sum of cash found in the house. A sum about $55,000 was found, which included a container of contraband cigarettes. At some point, a truck was robbed of its contents. It was never able to be determined what happened to the contents. Someone said it was worth $50,000. As far as the investigators are concerned, the death of Dino Bravo is connected to the incident regarding $50,000 and the contraband cigarettes. Would $50,000 be a significant reason to shoot someone? There are people who were killed for less, especially in that world.
By the early 1990s, organized crime is flourishing in Montreal. Alongside the mafia are warring biker gangs and smugglers operating out of First Nation reserves. What connects them all is the lucrative business of contraband cigarettes.
The
natives were the suppliers for the smugglers, you know.
And
you speak English.
Came from the reserve.
veux dire, j'étais comme son amie. Quand on était seuls ensemble, quand ma mère n'était pas présente, il m'assoyait en avant dans l'auto. Il m'amenait surtout chez les Indiens.
The natives, I had no idea what the natives represented.
C'était
They were just friends.
Je sais
I
pas
don't know
comment,
how
nécessairement
he met those
rencontré ces
people.
gens-là. Sûrement quelqu'un
Probably
qui a
someone
présenté,
introduced him.
puis à un moment
But then
donné,
at some point,
c'était comme
it was kind of a made official. My friends and I are dealing in contraband cigarettes. There are the contraband cigarettes that come. Here are the contraband cigarettes that come from these reservations. How much was it back then, beginning of the 90s? It was about $5 a carton.
Yeah, a lot of people smoke them because you paid half price for a pack. Thousands and thousands of cases of cigarettes are here were sold. Thousands.
Did you know that he was involved in cigarette smoking?
Yeah, well, of course I knew. Yeah, he told me. I said, well, everybody at that time, a lot of people were into that business because everybody smoked and everybody wanted to pay less money. So is it from that? I don't know. Is it for something else? I don't know. Because if I knew, believe me, I was so close to him, I would like to have that revenge for him.
The only wrestler that I know of that Dino talked to about his organized crime life prior to leaving wrestling was Rick Martel.
Martel declined to be involved in this documentary, but in 2007, he gave a rare interview revealing conversations he had with Dino about his life in organized crime.
You know, went to see the Indians, and the Indians were big wrestling fans, you know. So when he saw Dino, oh man, you know, so they started dealing strictly with Dino. So Dino had the monopoly with the Indians because the Indians, you know, they have the river there. You know, they can pass cigarettes like crazy or whatever.
I had no idea that he got himself into. Really, no idea.
Control over the narcotics trade is
Girl, you were young. Of course you wouldn't know.
Each criminal group is looking for an edge, even if that means crossing into somebody else's turf.
The cigarettes business was done so great that the cocaine people, you know, saying, hey, look, there's some money for us in there too, you know. So the big cocaine guy apparently went to see Dino and said, look, you let me in on your cigarette deals and I'll let you in on some cocaine deal. So what apparently happened, they did some kind of agreement, and Dino had a $400,000 shipment in some warehouse somewhere, and it stayed there for like 3 days.
A few days before the murder, the police seized a large quantity of cigarettes in a warehouse. They made surveillance of the warehouse, and they saw the with people who were on investigation.
And on the third day, when the cocaine guy went to pick it up, the RCMP and the police were there. So they were blaming each other. Dino said, oh, you should have picked it up the first day, it never happened, and you should have let it sit there. And so there was a lot of heat.
Dino screwed up and
Drugs.
would have made the organization lose tons of money.
It was a big seizure for $100,000. It's enough to be killed.
Yup.
Ils ont fait des enquêtes.
They, the police, made inquiry, but they barricaded the house. They searched everywhere inside the house. They were supposed to get back to us. There was no follow-up. We didn't get anything to continue their investigation. It wasn't clear. It was which gang, who, where, when, how, why.
It was so violent, and the way they did it, the mafia, they're more classy when they shoot somebody.
I did hear that the thinking was that the killer wanted police to believe there were two shooters.
The person who killed him was a friend. That's what I think. Sitting in the couch with your remote control, when there's someone in front of you, it can't be a stranger. It has to be someone you like and you trust. That, for me, is the definition of mafia for me.
It's someone from the First Nations
In
Reserve.
35 years, I
35
never
years.
heard that natives killed people off the reserve. The motorcycle gangs, maybe it's their style. They are more violent. That's why maybe the bikers execute a contract are the natives behind that contract? We don't know. It's a mystery for everybody.
I don't know. Yeah. That's crazy.
What we're really hoping for is a
Yeah,
test.
that's pretty much what happened. Dude, Rick Martel, I just feel like, man, unless you are like the wife or the kid, which like understood why Tamina would not go on this show to talk about Jimmy Snuka last week, but like I just feel like the people that decline to talk on the show, y'all so sus. Like y'all are so sus. Anyway, what do you guys are saying? You play with fire, you get burned, right, Jim? That's what fucking happens, right, Jim? Dun dun. Randall with the dun dun. Law and Order fucking music. Maybe he tried to quit the mafia and they took it as an insult and killed him as payback. Maybe, right? Maybe. I mean, maybe he tried to quit after that. He was like, y'all are stupid. Y'all let that money, like, get away, right? And then maybe he was like, no, I'm gonna quit because y'all stupid. They were like, no, boom, 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 boom. I don't know, maybe. This is right up your alley, Alex, Agent Alex, Private Eye. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. I really do love like true crime, organized crime documentaries and stuff, mafia movies. So like this is up my alley. This is up my alley. I would believe that maybe it was one person that did it and then he used two guns to make it look like it was two people that did it from different angles. I don't know. That's a mystery. That's such a deep mystery. This is definitely an episode that's like not gonna get I guess solved in a way. Like the other episode that we watched with Jimmy Snuka, because the Jimmy Snuka one was like, oh, all of this evidence points to this motherfucker did it. But here, we will never know. But we do know it was the mafia. It was the mafia that did it. So basically, Dino Bravo was kind of dry snitching, I guess. I understand why they declined to speak, but it's disappointing. Yeah, I mean, like, that's the thing. That's the thing what I'm saying, where, like, I understand with some people, like, if you declined it. Oh, we're back on. Never mind, we're back on. Are we? Ooh, no, next week's episode. David Schultz.
He told me he thought it was fake. I'll show you. It wasn't fake.
Dark Side of the Ring. New episode next Tuesday at 10 on Vice.
Ooh. Back on, people.
This is a beautiful picture. Dino Bravo is blonde, and Claudia is a little girl. Of course, the little girl was always around him.
Always.
And here is me and Dino, well, working here at the arena. We were getting ready to work. So these are the best memories of my life. I miss him every day. What could have been? What could have been? Questions with no answers.
Decades after Dino Bravo's brutal murder, friends and family still don't know if they'll ever find out the truth of what happened and why.
Never will.
C'était difficile à savoir, même si on
Even though we asked ourselves millions of questions for years, we wondered what happened. So we just kept living our everyday lives, and with the mother-in-law, of course, we had the strength to just live without her son, and I kind of followed her in that strength to be able to raise my daughter as well, and to look like a normal mom with a daughter who's a widow at 28. No objects were kept. My mother had all those things in her possession. When the tragedy happened, she got rid of everything. Oh, wow. Because it was hard. It was too hard for her. So for her to grieve, it was clear that her give everything away to friends and family. And it's okay. It's okay that she did that. Yeah, it is.
He started wrestling in 1970, ended up in 1992. That's a 22-year career. So That's the only thing he knew. That's the only thing he could do. And there's not a lot of jobs you can do which will give you several hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, especially back then.
From the organized crime.
Yeah.
Dino Bravo always made sure that there was harmony between the boys. Dino knew how to create a team. If I had to start my life again, that would be one part I'd never change. The time that I had a business in Quebec for working for Dino Bravo.
Legacy my father left behind is passion. People who talk about my father, the fans, the real wrestling fans who talk about Dino Bravo. Listen, my father was a volcano and explosion. He was, as much as he was nice, when he was in character, he was mean. He was so mean. He was so in character. So I think the best legacy he left to the people is being passionate.
Then there's some people who talk about, hey, I remember his wrestling, but then that generation's gonna go away. But believe me, the way things are, people will always keep reminding, there'll always be stories that will come out about Dino, how he died, and did he die from bikers, did he die? That will stay, and that's too bad. But that's the way it is. You know, you gotta take the punch.
Mon père, c'était la personne ressource. Tout le monde se confiait à lui, tout le monde voulait qu'il soit là. Ça a créé une immense peine, un immense vide. Plus qu'immense. Ça, c'est même pas le mot, là. Même encore aujourd'hui, après 25 ans, tout le monde est encore triste de ça. De la perte de mon père. Ma famille a été fâchée de ne pas trouver c'était qui le coupable, là. Extrêmement fâchée de ça. Mais aussi, je pense que c'est mieux comme...
Better that we don't know, because knowing would just bring us down more. Yeah, would make us angrier against the person who committed the act. I tell myself that in life, you reap what you sow. So regardless of where they are, I hope the person that did it got what they deserved. Keep fond memories of the man he was. He gave me a beautiful daughter of whom I am very, very proud. I'd like people to remember him as a proud man who was proud to represent Quebec in the wrestling world in his career. The strongest man in the world. Especially as a good teammate with his friends and a good father and a good husband. Give him for having made bad decisions. He did it for us, but I love him. Because we would be two amazing kids. I love him so much. It's a spitting image of him. I would love to play wrestling with him, but yeah, I really wish he was still here.
The Quebec police were contacted for this documentary, but they declined to participate as this case still remains open.
And they left a tip hotline.
Shakespeare, somebody said, deal that men do the other way around. Think about the good, you know, the rest, try to forget it, and try not to repeat it. That's it. Interesting episode. What do you guys think?
What you guys think? I did not know anything about Dino Bravo before this. Now, wow. It's sad. It's sad. We all love wrestling, right? And we all love the people that, you know, perform for us, put their bodies on the line for us every night, this and that, blah, blah, blah. But it's very, very sad. In the 80s, in the 90s, or now, your afterlife when you retire from wrestling. And I think that's what, and like, it's just sad because there's no, like, retirement plan, you know? There's no like set thing. It's really like, oh, you're not wrestling anymore. Go do these conventions now. Sign up to do a Twitch, a Patreon, a YouTube that you don't know how to work, you know? And now, luckily, you have the chance where if you retire from wrestling or if you get laid off, you're able to make money still somehow, some way. But back then you couldn't. And back then you couldn't like just, I guess you could have like opened up a school, but he wasn't doing that, you know, teaching people, because then you miss being passionate about it, and then you're probably like, I don't want to fucking deal with that world anymore, you know. And then unfortunately he made bad decisions with good intentions. That's like the takeaway that I can get from Dino Bravo and his story. I feel bad. I feel very bad for his wife and daughter. Dude, his wife was my age when that happened to him. That is crazy. That's crazy. Ah, man. That's, yeah, I mean, it's wild. It's wild. It's wild. Absolutely wild. It's crazy that the case is still open, but understood, and they're probably not going to find the killer. And I like what his daughter says. So it's just like, what's the point? Where you're just going to like pretty much like drown in your sorrows even more when you find out. Just better left unknown, especially at this point. But I do feel bad for her for saying how much she wishes that he was there for her son and stuff, especially since her son looks like him. Sad stuff. But a little, you know, a little sad episode, but good episode. Still a very good episode. What do you guys think? Are you liking these watch-alongs? I've been doing it for 5 episodes. I've been having a lot of fun. Hopefully we can get some green screen action going on next week. Hopefully we can. But thank you guys for so much, especially all of you guys like George. You're coming in every single week. Moe Best, you're coming in. Randall, you're coming in every week. Like, shout out to you guys for coming out every single week. Y'all fucking rule. Y'all definitely rule. But thank you guys for watching, giving us a thumbs up. Thank you if you are newly subscribed to the channel. We will be doing some fun stuff. We will also be doing some fun stuff this week. There is a poll out and there is new Instagram photos out. So sign up, patreon.com/Alex, Queen of the Ring. We have 3 tiers and you can sign up $3 a month, $5 a month, or $10 a month. I know times are rough, but if you are able and if you are in the position to give money, fucking give it out, man. Help a girl out. So thank you guys so much for watching. Y'all are the best. I love y'all so much. Again, patreon.com/Alex, Queen of the Ring. Sign up for that. If you don't follow me on Instagram, Instagram is @_Queen of the Ring, and Twitter is @Queen of the Ring. So follow me on that for sure. I love your faces, and I will see you. Bye.